And I'm here as well just to remind everyone of a more hopeful message, perhaps. We know that we are in difficult economic times, and we had the quarterly update, but let's just remind ourselves of what is important and what our government is not compromising when it comes to our responsibilities to fulfill public services. And so when we restored the funding of $103 million for new enrollment across the province, these are some of the examples of benefits that are now flowing into our schools, not just here at St. Catherine, but right across the province of Alberta. With the restoration of funding, St. Catherine School was able to hire another 3.5 teachers, FTEs, which is invaluable. Of course, we can see the young learners here, 500 mostly ELL learners, an extra 3.5 teachers. I know, being a teacher myself, is a big shot in the arm. And as well, I've been told that Edmonton Catholic has hired an additional 41 teachers for this next school year because of the restoration of funding. And so, again, I'm grateful that you are putting the money into the classrooms and for the children to improve student outcomes and to improve quality of teaching for our children.
Mr. Eggen,
yes.
The finance minister yesterday was talking about how, and I'm paraphrasing, eventually all their campaign promises will be met.
Yes.
In terms, realistically, when do you think we'll reach a stage where parents won't have to pay school fees anymore?
Well, we made a campaign promise to reduce school fees, and we certainly are moving towards that goal. There's been such a lack of regulation around school fees for many years that there's a wide variation in what's being charged, who's charging it, and so forth. And so I've instructed all school boards to give me an itemized list of the fees that they're charging. That information is coming to my office now, and we will process something coherent by the end of October, November.
Mr. Eggen, back in April when you guys released the document about promising a better future for Alberta kids,
yeah.
The Premier said we have a plan to reduce school fees for families. So did you have a plan in April? Because it doesn't sound like you got a plan right now. So
yeah, I mean, I think the fullness of the plan is becoming more apparent once I've found out just what a dearth of information that I'm working with in regards to that other category that I was briefed on yesterday, actually. Certainly the plan is intact and coherent from our platform in regards to our intentions, and it will just be a question of time. And when you're in politics, you deal with money and you deal with time, and so we seem to be a little short of both of those things at the moment, but it'll get better.